Yeah, yeah. What it do, what it do, what it do, what it does. What it does, what it does, what it does. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, listen here. Good Friday to you good people out there. You know what I'm saying? Let some of y'all tap before we gonna get started in this thing. We get this thing started properly. You know what I'm saying? Got some real good things coming up though this weekend. You know, got some real good boxing coming on. Got some real good things popping off. You know, I don't know if that's Tim Zoo cousin or his little brother, Nikita Zoo. Second round stoppage today. You know, that was cool. I don't know if you watched it. It was in Australia, but came on by 7 a.m. this morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let my guy tap in though, man. Let him pop in one time before we get it started. But y'all know. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy, Joe Prophet. You know, I'm waiting for my guy to pop in. Y'all know I'm always in this thing with my dog, the one and only Sanchez Maniac. Boogie. And y'all already know.
We on some other shit. Comprende?
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Now, everybody's, you know, pretty much seen what's going on with Vergil Ortiz and Goldenboy Promotions. It's pretty crazy. Kind of seen it coming. Been kind of paying attention to Oscar and the Goldenboy camp and Team Ortiz, and they just don't seem to be on the same page, you know. For me, I mean, it's kind of crazy because I was there in Fort Worth, you know, when Ortiz fought Lubin. A hell of a win against Lubin, stoppage win. I remember after the fight, just sitting there just talking with, you know, Ortiz pops, talking with Team Ortiz, and hey, all they saying is boots. You know, this is what they want. This is who's next. That's why he got in the ring. You know, he pulled up everything. No problem. But as soon as the camera comes on and Oscar and the manager's face, they start saying 10 million immediately. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, stop playing. You lying, dog. Nah, man, 10 million. And I'm looking like three's even insane. 5, you know, that's probably about where they gonna be. Sound like, you know, around there. But 10 million, I mean, immediately it just seemed like you don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Oscar, you're saying that this is it. This is the next thing that's going on. Eddie Hearn came into town with boots. They're saying this is it. This is the next thing up. And then we get what we get. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? What is it? You know? And so, you know, it happens like it happens. It comes down how it comes down. You know. But with me, I don't really know. I don't really know how to feel about that one. You know, because it's like Oscar does know how to build up a star. You know how he was built up, so he understands the game. He knows what it entails. He knows how it goes. He you know, he's not going to trying to navigate any, you know, difficult quote unquote waters. Oscar not doing that. Like, he knows what's going on. So, you know, when it comes to the building that fight, I mean, I got to take Oscar's word for it. But the way they started saying 10 million for the fight, it just struck me as if they wasn't trying to fight. But when you talk to Vergil and Team Ortiz, they like, yeah, you know, we not backing down from anything. We, you know what I'm saying, ready to go. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Team Ortiz and Vergil ready to go. But then when the manager and Oscar start talking, it's, 60-40. To be honest, I don't know if 60-40 is a crazy split. I'm not going to lie to you. It's Vergil, quote unquote, weight class. Boots is coming up. It's like, Boots, if you want it, if you could whoop him, just take it. Do the 60-40. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But the fact that, Vergil is suing Goldenboy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this. This is from Yahoo Sports on what's going on with Vergil Ortiz and this lawsuit and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna read it. From Yahoo Sports. Who wrote this? Darshan Desai, Uncrowned. Shout out to him. I don't know who that is. Okay. Goldenboy finds himself in a legal battle with yet another one of his top stars, Oscar De La Hoya's promotional company, which has been sued in recent years by Canelo Alvarez and Ryan Garcia. Now finds itself at the end of another legal challenge with WBC interim champion Vergil Ortiz Jr. A lawsuit was filed on behalf of Ortiz in Nevada court on Thursday, asking for declaratory relief and claiming breach of contract and interference with with prospective economic advantage. Whoa. I mean, that sounds like they saying that Oscar trying to fuck with the money. I mean, tell me, am I tripping in the comments? Tell me, like, it says a lawsuit was filed on behalf of Ortiz in Nevada court on Thursday, asking for declaratory relief and claiming breach of contract and interference with prospective economic advantage. Ortiz signed a 3-year promotional contract with Goldenboy in May of 2024, earning a minimum of $1 million, earning a minimum payment of $1 million per fight. Lawyers for Ortiz claim that under the agreement, Ortiz can terminate his contract with Goldenboy if promoter no longer has an active broadcast deal. No longer has an active broadcast deal with the Zone and has not secured an exclusive distribution agreement with an alternative broadcaster. Whoa. So in Vergil's contract is saying that if Goldenboy doesn't have a network deal, then Vergil could just terminate his contract anyway. So is he terminating because they don't have a deal, or is he terminating it because he's interfering with his money? Because it's saying two different things in there. It's saying that Oscar interfered with his bread. It said declaratory relief and claiming breach of contract and interference with prospective economic advantage. And interference with prospective economic advantage. So Oscar is what? Like, is he blocking Oscar? I mean, is Oscar blocking Vergil from getting an economic advantage by doing this with the fight? You know what I'm saying? But it's also saying that he could just leave the company if Goldenboy don't got no if don't have a network deal. So it's like, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy. This is very interesting. Because just a couple of days ago, Oscar's online. Oscar's talking about, 60-40. Hey, Eddie, if you want it, XYZ, you know what I'm saying? Then you see the tweet that he sends to Vergil's manager. The tweet is crazy. Telling him not to be a hero, telling him to do his job, let him do his. Then a couple of days later, you see this. You know what I'm saying? A couple of days later, you see this. What's up? 722? Oscar still wearing fishnets? I'm pretty sure he is, bro. I don't know. But this is fishnet behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to make the fight for this man. You know what I mean? Vergil, I think the whole thing is, you know, Vergil like, man, this dude got me out here looking like I'm ducking boots, like I ain't trying to fight him, you know, up in the money, saying this, that, and the third. Because, you know, to me, I don't think Vergil actually cares about the money. If you ask me, I don't think he does. Like, he'll fight Boots. Win, lose, or draw. I think he's really ready to line up and fight Boots. That's just what I think. But looking at what's going on, you know, and it seems as if this suit is coming from the manager and somebody else more so than it is strictly from Vergil. That's what I'm getting from what I'm reading. I don't know. Y'all can tell me if y'all think it's something different. You know what I'm saying? But okay. Then it talks about. Let's get into it. It talks about Goldenboy's contract with DAZN. It says Goldenboy's contract with DAZN ended December 31st, 2025. Did I know that? Did y'all know that? All right. And has not been renewed yet, although the pair are in talks for a possible extension. Lawyers for Goldenboy argue that Ortiz is not yet a free agent because they are still in negotiations with DAZN for a new media rights agreement. At the center of the dispute is one of boxing's most anticipated fights. Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis faced off in the ring. The former for Ortiz's win over Erickson Lube November 8th. Negotiations have continued in months since, but a bout between the pair has yet to materialize. In recent weeks, it became apparent that the conflict between Ortiz promoter De La Hoya and his manager Rick Mergin, I don't know how to say Rick's name. My bad, Rick Mergin, was not helping matters along. Mergin claimed that he has the rights to negotiate on Ortiz's behalf directly with promoter Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing because of the belief from Ortiz's side that they are promotional free agents. De La Hoya has made multiple videos and posts on his Instagram page asserting that he has the exclusive promotional rights for Ortiz Jr.'s fights. Hence, the legal battle that appears to set and ensue. I don't know. I don't know why they ain't on the same page. I mean, they clearly want the same goal, to fight Boots. Like, I don't understand where the confusion is between Rick and Eddie. I don't know if y'all do. If y'all can't, like, somebody help me out, because I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, Oscar, you saying y'all want to fight Boots. You threw the numbers out there. Okay, Rick, you threw the numbers out there. You didn't like the numbers. Why you ain't just talking to Oscar? Like, why is it now y'all going straight to social media and the public with everything? It's just messy. Like, it don't look good. Like, it really doesn't look good. You know, but Oscar, you know what I'm saying? Keeping the buck, Oscar ain't new to this. He used to this. Like, you heard what I read earlier. Canelo sued him. Ryan Garcia sued him. It just seems like pretty much once you become a top dog at Goldenboy, the next step is to sue Oscar De La Hoya. Man, stop playing. You lying, dog. The next step is to sue Oscar De La Hoya. That is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems what it is. Like, all the top dogs, you know what I mean? Once they figure something out, they don't like how things been going with Oscar, and they sue him. It's just that's just how it goes. Just looking at it, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but I ain't gonna say it makes sense, because Oscar learned it from Bob. You know what I'm saying? Who knows who Bob learned it from? Who knows who Bob learned it from? But you know, Bob and Don King, you know what I mean? They the last of a dying breed.
Hold on now, let that nigga cook.
They the last of a dying breed. 90 plus years old, they still in it. They can't let the shit go. I mean, and it makes sense. David Innocent's Thriller in Manila. Like 1966. That's, shout out to him. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Give him a round of applause, man. Shout out to him.
Round of applause.
Shout out to him. Shout out to them. They pioneers in the game.
Welcome.
But then now, where does Ortiz go after this? Where y'all see Ortiz at after this, man? My boy Boxing Wiz, man, he said, Ryan Berlanga Ortiz, I don't even think Canelo fuck with Oscar now. Nah, Canelo been not fucking with Oscar, bro. Called him out. Every fight they do together, he's talking crazy to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? They talking crazy to each other. 722 said, I was disappointed to see Amari Jones sign with Goldenboy. By the way, what you think of Jones? Up and coming at 160. I like Amari. I like him. I'm like you. I was shocked to see him sign with Goldenboy. He had his debut in Fort Worth. I was there for his debut. I'm like you. I was shocked. I was like, damn. I don't know if he really fit Goldenboy, but I guess, man. You know what I'm saying? He is, yeah. I'm with you on that, Wiz. He is nice. Amari is nice. For sure. He's nice, man. For sure. Y'all gotta, hey, Wiz, y'all gotta tell me what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about Oscar getting sued yet again by one of his top guys? But although it does seem to be more the manager and other business personnel suing him, but tell me, you know what I'm saying? You too, 7-2. Tell me what y'all think about that. What do y'all think about, that Vergil going in this direction? You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about it? Because a lot of speculation was being made that Vergil was ducking. Like this is like it was something else. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'd like to know what y'all think about that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting. Very interesting. It's crazy, man. I gotta I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's just like, okay. Let's see. Will says, I don't like Oscar. I think Oscar gets in the way a lot. Like we would have had that one Japanese fight with Ryan if Oscar didn't intervene. Yeah. He told what he told him. He told. I mean, he said he has all rights to Ryan Garcia and combat events or something something of that magnitude, man. It was something to that. 722 says, I don't like Oscar as a promoter. Boxers and promoters stay suing each other though. Nothing new. Exactly. Nothing new. But I feel like when y'all do good business, ain't nobody getting sued. You know what I'm saying? Everything's on the up and up, you know what I mean? And it's good. Oh, okay. Boy, Chairs in the building. You know what I'm saying? It says, and he wanted to move away from the Rolly and Ryan rematch immediately. I think that could have been you think that could have had potential for a big undercard? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It is possible. You know what I'm gonna do today, Will? I told we on the StreamYard. We'll have a little session, man. Let y'all boys come up and talk y'all shit about this. Tell us what y'all think, man. Let me bring up Chiz real quick. Oh man. Yo. Chiz, where you at, man? You ran off the screen, though. Where you at, man?
Hey, what's the word?
What's going on, man?
What's happening? What's
Oh man, you know, we you know having some conversations about this. You know, the situation with Goldenboy and Vergil, Team Ortiz suing Goldenboy Promotions. I kind of, I know you wasn't here when I was kind of reading like what the suit was about, what kind of, you know, what it kind of entailed and stuff like that, and you know, just kind of getting, you know, kind of getting a feel of where people's head is at with this situation. You know, what people feel about how, you know, how things are going, you know, what's going on. You know, like I said, Oscar been sued by Canelo, been sued by Ryan Garcia, and now by Vergil Ortiz. So like I said, it's like Oscar ain't new to this, man. You know what I'm saying? Oscar, he used to this.
I ain't even gonna say it's Oscar. That manager that Vergil got, even though Oscar's been through this before, I feel like this is their way of not getting Vergil to fight Boots. I feel like it's simple. Somebody on Vergil's team don't want him to fight Boots. I think that's what it is. They ducking him.
But it ain't Vergil.
I don't know.
Him trying to break away from Oscar. So I mean, so what you saying is it's one of two things. Either it's saying that he actually really does want to fight Boots, or he really doesn't want to fight Boots.
He really don't want to fight him, in my opinion. I don't think so. It's because, like, if the manager is doing everything to block the fight, you still with the manager. You still sticking behind the manager. If Oscar is supposedly going back and forth with Eddie on percentages and numbers and you know whatever whatever negotiation they was doing about the fight, at least he entertaining it. But the manager, he's the one that came out with, I guess, the rumored 10 million, and Errol Spence is all of a sudden Virgil's dream fight. And yeah, I don't know. Sounds like somebody don't want to fight Boots to me.
You know, I spoke about that earlier too, because like I said, you know, I was there when Vergil, you know, when he beat Lubin in Fort Worth, and you know, I talked with Vergil dad, I talked with Vergil, and all they were saying was Boots, 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 Boots. That's next. That's what we want. That's what we're looking at. But it was so crazy that as soon as the camera got up in, you know, the manager face and Oscar face, they start saying 10 million. You know, they start saying things that, you know, you like, damn.
What I'm saying.
Hey, they not, I don't know. It's like it looked real shaky real early. It's like they not trying to make the fight, bro. Like, what is this?
Hey,
like, they're not trying to do this.
That's simple to me.
You know, so I mean, that's what I got from it. 722 said promoters kind of like pimps. If you think of it, some are not as bad as others, but usually all bad. Damn. And that's crazy.
Niggas are all bad. I don't know if I agree with that one.
Well, all promoters bad? You don't think all of them bad?
Hell no.
Some real good. All right, give me a good promoter. Who's a good promoter?
I think Eddie is a good promoter. I think Bob is a good promoter. I think Al Hayden is a good advisor.
I didn't ask you about advisors. Why are you throwing advisors in there with promoters?
I think he's a good advisor. I think let me see. Who else? Frank Warren is a good promoter. Luda Bella. I think all of them out here are good promoters for real, bro. I think they've all had situations to where, you know, I think Oscar's a good promoter. I think they've all had situations to where, you know, the business didn't work out with certain people, but, you know, obviously, you know, these guys are getting these people out here fed, bro. They eating.
Yeah.
They eating good.
Yeah. You know, I mean, there ain't no debating that. There's no debating that. Moving along though, you know, we talked about Vergil suing Goldenboy Promotions. We're gonna stay in that realm, and you know, we talking about your boy Tank Gervonta Tank Davis. As of a couple days ago, Gervonta Tank Davis is a fugitive from the law. An outstanding warrant in Miami-Dade County. I'm going to read the details of this.
Just
Whatever.
you putting the spin on it is.
I'm just saying. That's what was said. I'm like, bro, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? What you want me to do, bro? Okay, let's go.
He's a fugitive.
Huh?
Fugitive.
That's what a fugitive. That's what it said. Right.
Go ahead.
Law enforcement documents which led to an arrest warrant for WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis Wednesday describe his alleged abuse treatment of a woman who sustained physical injuries before fleeing an alleged attempt to abduct her. Baltimore's Davis, 31, is being sought by police in Miami Gardens, Florida. It was announced at a news conference Wednesday. It's a hunt that imperils not only the WBA lightweight champion's freedom, but whether he will fight again anytime soon. A hunt. Hunting for a future. All right, let's keep going. The documents reviewed by Boxing.com, Boxing Scene, show that Davis is facing counts of battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping for his alleged October 27th abuse of a woman who has already sued the unbeaten 3-division champion for physically injuring and threatening her after entering her workplace around 4:15 a.m. Shit. The victim stated that the subject, Davis, grabbed her by her hair with one hand and grabbed her by her throat with another. Miami Gardens Police Detective Gary Florencio told Miami-Dade County Judge Andrea R. Wolfson last week. She further stated that Davis escorted her down the stairway and towards the VIP parking garage while maintaining his grip around her neck and head. During the incident, Davis allegedly stated, "You think I wouldn't find you?" The woman
you think that's how you sounded, Joe?
That's what I said. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, dog, if that's how he sounded. The woman whose name was redacted in the documents reviewed by Boxing Scene told police that she has known Davis since 2022 and was in a relationship with him for 5 months. She stated that the relationship ended 1 month prior to the incident. Judge Wolfson wrote in a statement of facts in support of the arrest warrant. She subsequently blocked all forms of communications with him. Advised there is a history of unreported domestic violence between them. She stated she sustained minor injuries, including bruising to her left arm from when Davis grabbed her, which was visible at the time of the report. She confirmed she sought medical attention for her injuries. Police said that they photographed the woman's injuries. During the incident, police said that the woman tried to calm Davis down, but he kept asking her who she thought she was ignoring. Davis told the woman she was leaving. Davis told the woman she was leaving him, and he did not care what she had to say after she previously ended the relationship. Wow.
Yeah, it sounds like
Hey, Wiz said my Tank talking is wild. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Tank talking is wild, nigga. This shit is crazy.
It sounds like a few things. Either he need to date new women, he got a problem, or it just sounds like a huge misunderstanding. You know, my boy probably not no fugitive, man. He probably just not at home. He probably on vacation somewhere, and they just got to get in contact with his lawyer. You know how it go with celebrities, right?
Yeah, they said the nigga's too emotional.
Hold on now, let that nigga cook.
He said he's too emotional.
That's if it's true. That's if
it's true. Yes, this is alleged. Is alleged. This is alleged.
It's true.
You know, but the one thing about Tank is that we've actually seen him in action on film. You know, his interaction with women. Not the
That's
best.
different. That's different.
What was different?
That's kids involved.
Oh, that's the
That's
BM.
different.
That was the BM.
Yeah, I think that's his BM.
That's even
Well,
worse.
yeah,
And you want to do your
that's
BM like that in public?
no, but you know, things can get messy with people with kids.
Sure. But what I'm saying is, you want to do your BM, the mother of your kids. You want to do it like that in public? I know shit be crazy.
Yeah.
Shit be crazy. But that's how we doing. That's how we doing the mother of the kids right there.
And do now yank her up by the collar. That's it. He just yanked her by the collar.
Yeah, look at your little domestic ass. That shit.
I mean, I don't condone it. He should.
Crazy.
He should
Hold
watch
on
what he do.
nigga.
I don't condone it.
Oh man. Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit is acceptable, man.
You know what I'm saying? I agree.
I don't like that. The smile is. I don't. You know what I'm saying? The smile looks crazy. It's really
I just heard everything you read, and I just feel like, you know, the headlines probably just blowing it out of proportion. He ain't no fugitive, and the wording is probably, you know, put there specifically to, you know, paint a different type of picture.
So I got a question. When you have a warrant out for your arrest, do you know what that makes you?
Yeah.
When they don't have you, when you're not incarcerated and you have a warrant for your arrest, do you know what that makes you?
It makes you
a fugitive.
No, not necessarily a fugitive. A fugitive would that would make you on the run. Make you that I mean, like you evading the law. He ain't evading them.
Nigga.
He ain't evading them, Joe.
When they say you have a warrant and you have not been, you don't turn yourself in or have been captured, you are a fugitive.
Man, look, man. Look.
You don't have to say I'm running or none of that shit. When you have a warrant and you don't turn yourself in or they capture you, you're a fugitive. That's it. That's all.
I don't know about that one.
Yo, you don't know about it? That's cool. That's cool. Look at hey, he's trying to tell you. Look, hey.
I'm gonna say
He said if he ain't do it, free him. But if he make it hard not to see him, yes, it's like, come on, dog. I'll fucks with Tank, but come on, man. I know what my eyes seen. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got it's a lot of little man syndrome there, man.
It ain't that hard to see him innocent.
You said what?
It ain't that hard to see him innocent. I need to see the facts. I need to see the facts of this case.
Yeah. Okay. They said it was a video of him pulling up to the Miami spot at this 4:15 a.m. shit they talking about.
We done seen everything get leaked except that video though. This been going on for a minute, right? This supposedly happened. What, this summer? Last summer?
Oh, yeah. I mean, hey.
Has
it been since last summer? It said October 27th.
Okay, well, around the time he canceled the Lamont Roach rematch or whatever, right?
Oh yeah, that's when the suit. Yeah, that's when she sued him or something.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
yeah, that's when she sued him. He said, going off his character, I disagree. But hey,
he's a nice guy. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like,
yeah, nice guy. I guess, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
cool guy.
Hey, man. If that's what you're going with, dog, he's a
cool
nice
guy. Like, I don't know what y'all see. He's a cool guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't just see him hooping up there in the Ja Morant jersey. My nigga said,
hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie. On the side note that we talk about hooping, I seen something that Keyshawn Davis posted the other day. I want to say it was yesterday. I thought they was finna be in that whole hooping, bro. He was
Hell
like,
no,
"We should
man.
run it back right now." They start playing, man. They was playing like a shooting game. I was like, "Oh, these niggas ain't even playing 21 or 1-on-1 or 2-on-2s." Like,
Them niggas can't hoop for real.
that's what I'm
First of all,
saying. Hey, it was very obvious.
you know them little strong ass
Bunch of
niggas
hard passes, like
trying to foul you and shit. Yeah.
yeah, it was that. It was,
That's why they need to just stick to playing horse and shit. And plus, they in
right.
camp.
That's
They don't need
that's
to
what
get
it looked
hurt.
like it was.
They don't need
It
to get
damn near
hurt.
like it was playing like a 3-point contest game. So I was like, what is that? What game is that? But it is
Maybe
what
they did hoop before that. They just didn't show it.
Okay, Wiz said, thank you, Sanchez, because people trying to make me sound like the wildest guy because I said I need to see proof first.
You feel
No,
me? Yeah, man. I ain't definitely thought jacking on my
listen,
boy, man.
Wiz.
You feel me?
Hey, Wiz, you know I fucks with you, bro.
That's my guy,
But
man.
him, but this guy, let me go.
Ah.
This guy, nah, man. Come on.
Hey, look.
This guy. Come
Wiz.
on, man.
Wiz.
You know that's hey Wiz. I don't know if that's where you want to be, dog.
Hey,
but
Wiz.
if
They
that's
trying
what
to
you want, no
Wiz.
problem.
They always
problem.
try to paint you as
No
the bad
problem.
guy when you stand alone, man. Keep your mindset, my
Yeah.
dog. Stand strong.
Hey, listen,
Stand
Wiz.
strong on what you believe in, man.
Hey,
Especially
Wiz,
if you
it's
right
one
about it.
thing to stand alone.
Especially if you right about it.
Always be alone. Remember that.
If you right about, stay right, man. Don't flip. Stand strong, man. Stand strong, dog.
I feel you, dog.
It get lonely at the top, Wiz. It get lonely at the top.
So what is it at the bottom? Because
I don't know. I don't know what it's like.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't tell you what it's like, man.
Okay. I was asking. I was trying to see.
Shit, I don't know. I guess
Oh.
it's crowded, shit. Crowded.
I'm trying to see, dog.
I guess it's crowded, shit.
So is Vergil justified for suing Goldenboy Promotions? Is he justified for doing it?
I don't know the ins and outs, but I'm gonna say probably not. Probably not. Oscar ain't doing nothing wrong, man. Oscar just, he putting everything right in front of you on the platter. The same way he did Zerto, same way he did Hyman Munguia. He's putting everything on the platter for Vergil Ortiz's career to go right. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Hey man, listen, I'm finna put the link in the chat. Y'all want to come up and talk y'all shit real quick, man. I'm trying to see how y'all, what y'all think about the situation. Hold on, let me put this in the chat real quick. You know what I'm saying? Man, Wiz, man, Ace, man, see what y'all boys, what y'all think about the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all done heard with me in Chesfield, y'all see what we on. Y'all see how we, how we
man, they just got to get in contact with my dog lawyer. That's all. Simple misunderstanding,
I mean, everybody needs friends like you, man. Like, he fumbled the bag.
He didn't fumble.
And he gets sued. And now he's a fugitive. It's like, you know what I'm saying, bro? That's pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty crazy.
I don't think he fumbled the bag, but
you don't think he fumbled the bag? Why?
I mean, he's still one of the faces of boxing. So the opportunities are going to be there. Yeah, it could have been big for him to fight Jake Paul, like I was saying, because a lot of people weren't going for it. But I was the one that was saying it's good for him to make this 40 million. I don't think he necessarily fumbled it. It's because now he has to come back and try to make up that opportunity in real fights now. So
okay. Oh man, let me bring Ace up in here, man. Let me see what's up. Yo.
What's up with it, y'all?
What's the word?
What's going on, man?
Got the job.
You see what we on, man. Vergil sued Goldenboy, What's your thoughts on that? You think is he justified in his suit? You really what you think about that?
I'm just trying to figure out what he's suing them for.
Okay, I kind of read it earlier. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna read it again. Let me read it again.
Does it have anything to do with the Boost fight?
Yes, it said that they suing him like I want to use the correct verbiage, but it's like Oscar's blocking them from making money.
Them niggas scared of Boots.
Yeah. Okay. A lawsuit was filed on behalf of Ortiz in Nevada on court on Thursday asking for declaratory relief and claiming breach of contract and interference with prospective economic advantage. Ortiz signed a 3-year promotional contract with Goldenboy in May of 2024, earning a minimum payment of $1 million per fight. Lawyers for Ortiz claim that under the agreement, Ortiz can terminate his contract with Goldenboy if the promoter no longer has an active broadcast deal with DAZN and has not secured an exclusive distribution agreement with an alternate broadcaster. Goldenboy's contract with DAZN ended on December 31st, 2025, and has not yet been renewed. Although the pair are in talks with a possible extension, lawyers for Goldenboy argued that Ortiz is not yet a free agent because there are still negotiations with DAZN for a new media rights agreement. At the center of the dispute is one of boxing's most anticipated fights. Ortiz and Jerome Boots Ennis faced off after the former's win over Erickson Lubin November 8th. Negotiations have continued in the months since, but a bout between the pair has yet to materialize in recent weeks. It became apparent that the conflict between Ortiz promoter De La Hoya and his manager Rick Meridian was not helping the matters along. Meridian claimed that he has the rights to negotiate on behalf of Ortiz directly with promoter Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing because of the belief Ortiz sides that they are a promotional free agent. De La Hoya made multiple videos and posts on his Instagram page asserting that he has exclusive promotional rights for Ortiz Jr.'s fights, hence the legal battle that appears set to ensue.
I don't know. It sounds like it can be good or bad. Like, cause I'm not sure if it's like, are you suing them because he's blocking this fight, or are you suing them
because of the promotional deal? That's my thing.
Sounds like they coming up with any excuse not to fight Boots, man.
That's what it sounds. I can't even stand at this point and say that it's not that, because that's what it seemed like. It seemed like they're doing anything not to fight Boots. But then again, it's like, who really knows? You know what I'm saying? Who really knows like what's really going on? You know?
Okay, so what is Oscar stopping, even if he don't have a deal with DAZN, a network deal, Goldenboy? What is Oscar stopping them from doing? What do they want to do specifically?
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, though.
Yeah, I'm calling cap.
Well, but what if it is to fight Boots, but they saying Oscar's putting these stipulations and these percentages on shit that they not even agreeing to? He just saying whatever he want to say.
And that's the first thing that came to mind. But then, it ain't no telling. It ain't no telling till all the details come out.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when I was there in February, when I talked to Vergil and his pops, bro, it wasn't even a thing, bro. They were like, yeah, Boots is next. We fighting Boots next. That's who we lining up against. That's what's up. They said that's who it is, And then as soon as the camera got in Eddie's face, I said, Eddie, Oscar's face, and the manager, Rick starts saying $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
They want to fight us $10 million. We're like, what?
And remember, he had a complaint about the manager kind of speaking ahead of himself as well.
Right. Which you can see that. You can see that he was, he know his shit. He's, very educated in the game, but I don't know if he was a little too excited or what. But you could just tell he was, like you said, talking ahead of himself. Like,
Boots not in the plan for them niggas. I think that's
Which
what it
don't
is.
make no sense, bro.
Managers work with promoters though.
It makes sense.
It makes sense that Boots is
Yeah.
not. Why?
Yeah, if them niggas fight Boots right now, they lose all momentum, all steam of what Virgil could be. And they trying to ride that train out until he turns into a Zerto or Jaime Munguia.
I think that's the narrative that Oscar may want to push. I don't see that from Vergil.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think he already moving differently than Zerto, because Zerto ain't have a name on his resume till 44 fights, 45 fights. He
Right.
got
No, he
Damn,
fought
that
Jesse
50 and
Hart.
up.
No, yeah, he had fought Jesse Hart and a couple other people earlier on. He just strategically picked him. So he had somewhat type of a name and following. That's how he was able to stay undefeated for so long. Same thing with Jaime Munguia. If you go through their resume, you'll see one or two names that you recognize, like, okay, I see how he was able to fly under the radar and duck people for so long.
Yeah, I mean, and now Zerto about to fight David Benavidez. That might be a slaughtering.
Well, we gotta see how Benavidez look at cruiserweight.
Right,
He moving up a whole nother weight class. It could be dangerous for him.
Yeah, because he didn't look that good when he moved to light heavy, for sure. You know?
I mean, I thought he looked good. He just didn't. He had more resistance with his opponent than you usually see, though. You know what I mean? Vozick and Morel.
He's gonna be better off at cruiserweight. I think it's gonna fit his body style, his stature. He's gonna be faster. He's gonna be able to box. I think he's gonna be okay.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you might actually see some muscle on Benavidez at 190 versus you know, all the lighter weight classes. Like, he forcing himself to be hella small.
Okay. What question for both of y'all, like this situation with Tank, this you know, these alleged charges that he has, like how does this affect his career? Do y'all think, and well, in you guys' opinion, you know, how does this affect his career?
It depends on if he got to do any time or not. Because if they just catch him and they let him right out and it ain't really nothing, they just kind of, it was like a news story that just blew up. It probably just helped his next fight. But if he in some real trouble, I mean, it can affect his career a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they're gonna have to catch him because he ain't on the run. It's just a misunderstanding.
And he can't really just go too nowhere too fast.
Just sad. I think if it's true, then it can hold him up. It can hold him back, but he can bounce back from this if he just go to jail and get released. He'll be all right.
Okay.
No,
man. Look, hey.
Even if he got to do a little time, even if they put a year or two on it, man, you got to knock that out, bro. You got to go do that. You got the type of career where you can do that year or two as long as you stay focused, nigga. You can come back and be who you are. Yeah. But if you let it break you, it's gonna break you.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that, but you know, let's see how it unfolds for Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how it unfolds for him. But man, look, hey man, that's the time, man. Look, hey Chad, now we start with the guests first, man. Hey man, tell them where they can find you at, man. Where people can get in touch with you at, though?
Man, you can find me on here on Instagram, Urban Project, and you know that's pretty much it right now.
Oh, really? Cheers, man. Talk to him, man. Where they can get you at, bro?
Say, man, y'all can find me on Instagram, TikTok at Poppy_Maniac. That's Poppy with 2 eyes. And y'all can find me on here Monday, Wednesday, Friday with my dog. You hear me?
Man, listen. This has been another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy, Joe Prophet. Y'all know how I do it, man. I'm always in this thing with my dog, the one and only Sanchez Maniac McGee. And we got some fights coming on tomorrow. We had some today from Australia.
That's on today. It's something on there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah.
That's something on right now.
Right now, man.
See, that's why I come to this channel. I get all the info.
On YouTube. It's on YouTube right now.
Y'all know for shit show.
We on some other shit. Comprende.
Sunday.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. Y'all might catch us tomorrow, man. Y'all know what to do. Tap in. It's your boy Joe Prophet. We out, man. Peace.